Have you been to Charlestown in Cornwall recently? It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site for its Georgian harbour. It's also a film location and popular tourist destination.
They've stopped now.
Nobody here.
What a mess.
What's happening here? Let's find out in today's video. Wow. You wouldn't sleep at night, would you? No. Hello everybody.
Hello.
Where are we today then, Andrew?
We're in a little place called Charlestown, close to St Austell, on the south coast of Cornwall.
Yes.
But what are we doing here today, Sarah?
We had a very interesting email came through this week from a couple that have come over from Canada, and they're a bit concerned about the offering that Charlestown has these days. They were a bit disappointed and wanted to let us know. Thought it would be nice if we shared that with other people, so we don't quite know what to expect down here.
We haven't been for a while, have we?
No, so it'll be interesting to find out together. Let's go and have a look. Here is the email we received. Hi folks, love your videos. They help so much with planning our trip to Cornwall from Canada. We arrived yesterday for 3 days in Charlestown, staying at the Pier House Hotel. We were shocked to discover the entire pier area is empty and under construction. View from our room is a job site and a crane. Thought you should know and maybe get the word out to warn people the quaint village is not as advertised at this time. Thanks and happy trails. Thank you so much, Leslie, for getting in touch, and it's prompted this video. We are going to go and take a look.
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Oh, I love it, yeah.
Fantastic sculpture. Anyway, back to that email. Thank you so much for getting in touch. And it's always nice to know what visitors are thinking about Cornwall's offering. Anyway, we've come here off the back of that email to try and find out what is going on in Charlestown. Charlestown is quite an old village. It was developed at the end of the 18th century. In fact, it was by Charles Rashley. It has one of the widest approach roads to any cove in Cornwall because it was so busy here. He developed the port. It took him about 14 years to build it. And the idea of having such a wide road was because it allowed 2 carts to go up the hill and 2 carts to come down the hill. We're very close to mines here producing tin and copper ore that were being exported. Also, the China clay industry is very close by here in St Austell. So that's what the horse and carts were bringing to this port for export. So a lot of these properties were built when Charles Rashley owned the village. They were there for the fishermen and the people working on the dockside.
I actually like this bit when you're walking down into Charlestown. There's lots of different properties, aren't they? I like playing my favourite game, Sarah.
Yes.
Looking for my favourite knocker. I do quite like this one,
It's
actually.
incredible.
It's a fox, isn't it? Yeah.
Wow.
Shall I see if it works?
No.
No? Okay, alright. Okay, I know what you're going to do.
I know. I've got to go so low. Hello, gorgeous. Hello. Oh, it's a tiny little thing. It's all fluff.
Hello. Oh, wants a cuddle. Hello, darling.
Charles Rashley lived nearby in a large manor house called Dewporth. Unfortunately, that's no longer here. It's a large, new, modern housing development. Very nice, in fact. But we can't show you any photographs of that. Anyway, the village and everything with the harbour, it continued as a complete asset until about 50 years ago. These days, Charlestown Harbour has been used as a filming location, And the most recent, largest, most successful example that I can think of would be Poldark. The 2015 series used the key, and Ross Poldark walked up and down doing business deals. Brocant is a very trendy, on-theme interior design shop, quite aspirational. I like everything.
Lots of lovely things. Just want to wake up, get out of that and look at this. Look at this. It's fantastic.
I quite like that chair. I think that's a good book reading chair.
It looks lovely, doesn't it?
Some lovely stuff in there. If I won the lottery, I'd certainly do my house up. If you're enjoying our video, don't forget to like, maybe leave a comment, and subscribe for more videos about walks and days out in Cornwall. Now back to today's video. So we do have this little pamphlet or book with us today, Charlestown, a guide to Charlestown and the Shipwreck Treasure Museum, and we were hoping to marry up some of the older photographs that this pamphlet contains.
There's lots to see.
There is, everything seemed quite normal until this point.
Right.
Can you hear the noise?
I can.
Yeah, this might
Sounds
be
like
what
drilling.
the email was talking about.
Okay.
The harbour has had to have some repair work done, hasn't it?
We're going to have to go and have a look.
Yeah, let's go and see what they're up to.
It's normally a hedge trimmer or a leaf blower or a lawn mower.
YouTube nightmare.
Sometimes a power tool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is full-on construction work. So this is the first time I've ever seen Charlestown Harbour empty. It's
Yeah.
usually filled with water, and it was designed as a dry or wet dock, and the lock gates at the front of that inner basin failed, so they're having to be replaced, and that's what all the noise is about, basically. I'd imagine it's going to take them quite a while to actually achieve a good repair. It's quite noisy though.
Pardon, I couldn't hear a thing. Could you just repeat yourself?
What's that?
Hey!
Hey!
Okay, guys, you can stop now. Yeah, that didn't work, did it?
We went in there 3.5 years ago,
We
made a
did,
video.
when it was the shipwreck museum, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's still written on there.
It is, isn't it? Yes, that closed last year, I think.
There's a huge auction.
There was, wasn't there?
Yes.
Got rid of everything, didn't they, pretty much?
Tim Smith, I believe, owned it, didn't he?
Yes, yeah. That was a good day out when we came
It
here. 'Cause we went down,
was.
there's like some tunnels underneath, and you came out on the side of the harbour there, and you had quite a good viewing point. I thought they did a good job here, actually. It's
Yes.
a shame it's gone.
Yes. Yeah, obviously. Wasn't.
Did you come? Have you been? You've got memories of the place, let us know.
I remember it as a good day out. They had a huge Shackleton display and noises, smells, all that sort of thing, and it was brilliant. And like Andrew said, the old tunnels that the carts used to come down to the harbour filled with whatever cargo they had on board, you can walk through those, or you could at the time. They're under our feet here. And they went under the road so that they didn't get in the way of the horses and the carts going up and down the hill. I think we did come out here.
Yeah, there's the gate. That's where we would have come through.
Oh right, yes, there's the tunnel.
It's a shame
Oh
it's
well,
gone.
can't do it now.
No.
So this booklet gives you a little bit of detail about what happened in the 20th century to Charlestown. So it was mainly used for the export of China clay, with the mining activity in the area having ceased. And it said that it continued as an entire village under the management of Charlestown Estate Limited until 1984, and it says its annual turnover was 529,000 at that time, and they decided to sell the port and the estate. The village was broken up into lots and sold at auction, many of its long-term residents leaving, unable to afford the increase in rent asked by the new owners. So at that point it did undergo quite a transformation. The village is now primarily holiday accommodation. It also says that the last vessel carrying China clay from this port left in 1992, so the industry left, and it's now become far more involved in tourism. That is the new industry for Charlestown, with many of the old buildings, including, you can see the black one there, that used to be the China clay dry. It was the shipwreck museum, and now it looks as though there's a shop selling cricket stuff in there. So the lock gates used to provide a walkway from one side of the pier to the other, and you can't do that anymore. There's a few people down there congregated against the fence watching what's going on. The men are very interested, probably from an engineering point of view. Wow, what a task, eh? Yeah, that is quite noisy.
It's looking a bit of a mess at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really.
Can it be helped though? Can
No,
that
probably
be
not.
helped?
I'm sure project this on in a couple of years and all this work's done and
Water back in the
harbour's
harbour.
all tidied up again, and I'm sure it would be much better, isn't it? It just feels this, I don't know.
Building site.
Yeah, it's a bit of an eyesore at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's temporary.
Yeah, fingers crossed it'll all look wonderful once it's done.
They've
Yeah.
stopped now.
That gets loud, doesn't it?
You have to walk around like that all the time now. Drone?
Yeah, I think it's him over there. It's
Oh yeah.
I'll keep an eye out for a completion date. Might be on the other side where most of the traffic comes down. You know, as you enter the village, we kind of took a left-hand turn instead of going onwards. Goodness me, all that drilling noise. Let's try and find some peace and quiet. beach over here is nicely sheltered. Also, you can't hear the construction noise, and it is quite a beautiful view. That day marker is Ribbon Head. And the Bay of Snorstall kind of goes around that way. Not very descriptive, is it? Around that way. But you know what I mean. That beautiful curve on the pier there. Do you know, these always kind of fascinate me, that they've been in place so long. That's over 200 years. And I guess they get a little bit of maintenance. Probably not so much now that there's no China clay being exported from here. Maybe the maintenance isn't as tight or as funded. But they are amazing structures. I wonder how long they will actually survive. What's he doing in there? With Andrew down there, it does give you a sense of the scale of that harbour. Gosh, how far is he going? He'll get told off in a minute. Nobody here. Nobody milling around the harbour. These tables and restaurants and cafes usually have one or two people sat at them. But I think this noise is seriously affecting trade.
So I know it's not the summer. This is early October. This is normally busy, isn't it? There's nobody here. Nobody here.
Nobody here, is there?
But they're choosing not to come here at the moment because of all the building work, do you think?
Don't know. We can't really tell, can we? I mean, it's got to be affecting the footfall somewhat.
Well, there's nobody here, is there? And these little businesses are open. That one down there's open. The one we just passed is open. There's nobody there.
I'm trying to imagine how I'd feel though if I was a visitor and I was confronted with this. Would I want to sit and eat near a noisy, dusty construction site? And I think the answer would be no, not really. I'd find somewhere else.
Yeah, I agree.
To be honest, it is difficult to tell whether a business offering such touristy gifts and souvenirs would actually be open at this time of year, and we are mid-October. Most businesses in Cornwall these days tend to stay open until half term, and then they'll shut for a few weeks, maybe open at Christmas, but then you're looking at a period until February half term. April is really Easter. Whenever Easter falls, that's when tourism really picks up again. So we are at the end of the season, to be fair. The little book that I mentioned earlier, it has a wonderful black and white photograph of loads of sailing boats. Literally you could walk from one side of the harbour to the other just on the boats. So that's what it would have looked like here 100 odd years ago. The silver lining is that they can take a good look at all the harbour wall whilst it's empty and make sure it's sound for the next few decades.
I don't think they could be doing that though, are they? I think they're only doing lock gates. That's what
Yeah.
they're doing, isn't it? They're putting new gates
Yeah,
in, I think,
yeah.
don't they? They don't seem to be changing that walkway either over the top, do they? I think that's as it was.
Oh, that's temporary. The old walkway was part of the lock gate.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yes,
of course
as it
was.
came
As
together.
It, so it
Yeah.
swung open, yeah.
Yeah.
We've got some more footage of that at home. I don't know if we've got that or not. I think that might need a little bit of work. So do me upper. What a mess.
I'm still looking for a notice that will tell me when the works are completed. Haven't seen anything yet, but I am still looking. I think I might have found a sign. It's right over there on those fences, but it's way too far away for me to be able to read it, so I've had to Google it. And it says the Charlestown Harbour Lockgate project is a regeneration project to replace the 70-year-old Lockgate to preserve the historic harbour, ensuring it remains a year-round water-filled attraction. The new gate will extend the life, blah 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 blah. So the project started in 2024 and is expected to be completed in early 2026 with a grand reopening in April 2026. That does give us a completion date. So there's another 6 or 8 months to this. Yeah, I'm sure there will be a big fanfare when the harbour does reopen. And when that's filled with water again, it will look so much prettier. And maybe one or two of the sheds and harborside businesses will get a bit of a makeover.
Has this been used for films in the past?
It has.
Yeah, and TV programmes. Doctor
Yes.
Who was filmed here, wasn't it?
It was.
Poldark
Yes.
was used this, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
it was a real good prop for them with the boats, big tall sail ships coming in, wasn't it? New film they could film here. They could remake Apocalypse Now.
That's a bit hard.
Right. Is there a film called End of Days or something like that? I don't know. How would you feel if you booked, and you stay in here, this is where you've based your holiday?
Well, I think that comes down to the skill of the communication of the person that you're booking with. If they've told you in advance, offered you a bit of a discount, or they've warned you that it could be a little bit noisy, then that's fair enough. You can go ahead with full information. But if you suddenly arrive, and this has been going on for the past year, and you find out when you arrive that you've got to put up with this noise all day, I think that would irritate me.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think communication's the key, isn't it?
Yeah.
If it's on the website, if they've told you when you've booked.
Yeah.
Forewarned is forearmed.
Exactly.
That's what they say, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they've offered you a little bit of a discount because they know it's an inconvenience, then that would pretty put a smile on your face,
It's a
wouldn't
difficult
it?
one though, because the businesses need to make some money as well, don't
Yeah,
they?
yeah, and these businesses are reliant on these cottages being full of tourists.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
difficult one.
A symbiotic relationship.
Indeed.
It's a big word, isn't it?
There's meant to be a reopening in April 2026 and all the works are meant to be complete.
Well,
then.
we'll come back and we'll check it out and see what lovely work they've done.
Yeah, good idea. Do you fancy a coffee and
we'll-
cake now?
I do, but do you think we'll get a table? No, I made that joke already, didn't I?
I don't think it's a problem today.
Okay. Cool.
I love these little milk bottles. So cute, aren't they?
Yeah, cute, aren't they?
Yeah. Thank you. So it doesn't look like we can get onto the pier wall at all, or to the beach on the right hand side of the harbour. Oh, it's quite a shame really, they've cut off so much, but you usually wander around. It'd be lovely when it's back open again though.
So you might have recognised from Charlestown because it's been in lots of TV and films over the years. So Doctor Who was filmed here at one time. Poldark, filmed all over Cornwall, but it was filmed, part of it was filmed here. The pub here, which is called the Pier House Hotel Pub, that was used in a 1976 film, famous film, The Eagle Has Landed. Brilliant film. And the window here was the window that Donald Sutherland's character, I think it was called Liam, in the film, he's thrown out the window. It's got a good cast, that film. Michael Caine's in it, Jenny Agutter, and do you remember JR from Dallas? Larry Hagman, he was in that. Brilliant film. Yeah, that scene where he's thrown out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's smashing. Do you think it was a pain to film?
Do you think we managed to keep him in the frame?
Very good. Very good.
I bet afterwards they said, you smashed it.
It certainly did.
Yeah, you can't get down to the beach or onto the pier. Oh, I like walking along there. That's a shame. Okay, so a bit noisy here today.
What? It is a bit, isn't it? Needs must.
Yes.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Well, work's got to be done.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
yes, of
work's
course.
got to be done. Coming
Yes.
2026 after April, probably.
We'll be back to see what it's like then. Yeah, just to wander around to see what was going on in Charlestown really, and a bit of an update. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Next time, I don't know where we'll be.
Somewhere in Cornwall.
Somewhere in Cornwall.
Yes, send us more emails, let us know where you'd like us to go. We're like roving reporters, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, aren't we?
So thank you so much for watching. You're a wonderful audience, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye!